Will Ethereum hit $10,000 or more this year? In today's episode, we're going to look at some news that's discussing the potential for Ethereum hitting $10,000 in just a few months' time. As well as that, we're going to look at what's going on in the Ethereum chart. So first of all, looking into the Ethereum chart before we get into the news side of things, we can see that we are doing something fairly kind of unexciting, given that it's the weekend usually much quieter for crypto because obviously less people are trading, which tends to mean the price doesn't move as much. But when we see a kind of a collapse in the volume going on, we do eventually see a breakout in one direction or another, and we are going to see a decision being made in quite a short space of time. What we had from this original breakout pattern, what we had, guys, we had this sort of consolidation pattern for quite some time. We had a breakout, and now we're retesting this level here. Will we be able to maintain ourselves above this level? If we do, then we're forming ourselves a nice potential bull flag, which will see continuation towards the upside. But right now we're seeing something in this small area, which we can take a look at. Now zooming in on the 1 hour, guys, you can see that we've got a couple of key areas to pay attention to. Again, guys, you can see that we're forming a much smaller but a similar looking pattern to what we had earlier on before we saw the breakout. And you can see that we are moving and consolidating. And eventually, guys, this is sort of moving into tomorrow or early doors tomorrow, and potentially we're going to have to see some sort of a move in one direction or the other. Now obviously, guys, could go up, could go down until we see a breakout confirmation from this. We do not know exactly what's going to happen, but as you can see, guys, it's more than likely falling some sort of a falling wedge here. We could potentially come down a little bit lower to perhaps around the $3,220 level before then breaking and retesting this upper trend line. If we are to break this upper trend line, guys, then we're going to see a break to higher levels of potentially around to a level of around $3,433. Now what's potentially concerning, guys, is looking at that level. You can see previously we had ourselves resistance here. We formed what looks a bit like a shoulder, and then we broke through, had the head, and potentially we could see a push. Now obviously in terms of a head and shoulder, we would see normally something like this, and this is obviously much lower down, so we could potentially see something happening like this. And unless we're able to break beyond this level, which is $3,440, we're going to see a rejection here, and we're going to slip back down towards this level here, just above $3,000, which is not the end of the world, guys, because this is looking at a 1 hour chart. And zooming out to the 4 hour chart, you can see that this would probably look something like this, and eventually we would then be looking to break beyond here. But do not be surprised if we come back down towards $3,000 for another retest. But as I said, guys, this would form ourselves a flag pattern, and ultimately that would then take a trend line from the bottom all the way up to the top of this corner, and then that ultimately would take the height of the flagpole, which would then bring to a potential breakout position. Now obviously, guys, at the moment we're sort of yet to see this forming correctly, so obviously, you know, potentially there's going to be a bit of variation, but it shows the potential of what we could be looking at here with a $4,540 breakout target of this potential pattern. Now in terms of using the Fibonacci to check on something else to see how valid this is, now if we look, guys, dropping from this previous swing high down to the swing low, we can see key levels coming up that will provide us with a bit of resistance here, the 1.618, as you can see, running through here around $3,900, but potentially we could expect to see things like this happening, where we're kind of bouncing our way up. Coming back to retest previous lines of resistance like we're doing here is nothing but a good thing for Ethereum, for any crypto. If we continue to just go up in lines like this, eventually we're going to come down significantly harder than if we actually build sort of more progressive line like this, and people get much more stable in the crypto prices. Now the bit you've all been waiting for, obviously jumping in to what's going on. Ethereum, there's loads of hype about what's happening in the Ethereum price. Obviously crypto in general right now seems a bit on the edge, and potentially we're going to see huge crypto prices that we have never really anticipated before. Who knows exactly what happens once they get going, once the FOMO happens and the news coverage, etc. kicks off. But I want you to be aware, guys, when you see these news stories, they are kind of like just hype. You've got to be very careful, because a lot of this is just assumption. There's no kind of like technical indicators that are going to show that we're going to get towards these levels. But will Ethereum 2.0 drive Ethereum prices past 10K? The widely anticipated Ethereum 2 upgrade or merge has been generating some bullish sentiment for the Ethereum token even before its application. Experts have suggested that this update will launch ETH towards the $10,000 mark. The world's second largest cryptocurrency has also seen a surge of 23% in the last 30 days, obviously with a bit of retrace that's happened more recently. Now obviously the massive thing about the upgrade, obviously Ethereum has loads and loads of potential, but there's also problems with Ethereum such as high gas fees, speeds, etc. But all of that should theoretically be ironed out once it changes in the summer to ETH 2.0, and it's going to then take it from being an inflationary asset where more and more tokens are created all the time, ultimately diluting the price, to becoming a deflationary asset where the rewards given to miners will be decreased significantly, and then you're going to see a potential triple halving, which we've seen in Bitcoin every 4 years. Bitcoin production halves, and then after 3 months you start to see a boom in the Bitcoin price. And Ethereum, if Ethereum takes a triple halving in just one sitting, just imagine the potential that that's going to have on the Ethereum price. Until we see Bitcoin being able to break beyond $48,000 to $50,000 and beyond, I don't think we're going to see Ethereum really taking off. We're going to see a bit of consolidation over the next month or so, and potentially we could have a fantastic summer within crypto. Let me know down below what your thoughts are on Ethereum, whether you think we're going to explode towards $10,000. What are the potential targets that you've got in mind? Going back to the Ethereum chart, obviously we talked about this high here, $4,513, but ultimately still, guys, we are on our way towards higher levels, up towards this, in my opinion, and we could well, but we are on our way all the way up to here, guys, $5,553, and potential whether we can go beyond that, who knows? It's just speculation right now. Obviously, trading is risky. Never risk any more money than you can afford to lose. And I'm not a financial advisor, so always go and do your own research if you want to invest in anything. Guys, if you've got any value out of today's video, make sure you smash the like button. Thank you for doing that. It really helps me out more than you know. And if you're new to the channel and you hold Ethereum or other cryptos and you want to know about how to make money in crypto, then make sure you subscribe. Guys, I'm also doing a giveaway for my premium Telegram group, which is going to be free for the guys who like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you soon with another video. Bye-bye.